What's up guys, this is Chronic Rush HD and welcome to a brand new episode of my FIFA 13 X Player Squad Builder, and today we're going to be doing a squad suggested by a person in the comments under the name of Scott Mason, who suggested doing an X Players of Real Madrid, the one of the top teams in the Spanish League, if you did not know. I doubt that though, but in the manager we're going to have Vincent Del Bosque, and he's a kind of a mix. He was definitely a manager at at Real Madrid. He was one of those caretaker ones who kept coming back and forth until he actually properly got the job in 1999 to 2003 and got sacked in 2003, I believe. I'm not 100% sure on that, but he now manages the Spanish national team, with actually a fairly strong team. And the formation we're going to be playing is the 3-4-1-2 formation, the one we always use in the Team of the Week predictions. But let's get into the players, and the first player we're going to have is a player called Cordina. The goalkeeper, he's actually a silver player, that might help. Cordina, and he plays for Getafe in the Liga BVA, and he had one appearance for Real Madrid, and that one appearance made sure he got in this squad. But he was the third choice keeper, and was also the first choice in the reserve side. So played quite a few games for the Real Madrid B time squad until he moved to the Real Madrid squad and only had one game, but moved to Getafe in 2009. Moving on to the first centre-back, we have a goal player, and that is Metzelder. Plays for Schalke in the Bundesliga, and he, not very good defender on this game, but he got 23 appearances for Real Madrid in the years 2007 to 2010 before leaving to Schalke in 2010, and this guy's 32. He's played quite a bit in the German squad as well. I think he retired from the German squad in 2008. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But I think he was a fairly decent centre-back, but he's not very good on this game. Moving on to the second centre-back, we have Galay, the Benfica centre-back, who's had a very, very good season in terms of both, him as player has, but Benfica looked like they were going to have a fantastic season, and it all crumbled near the end. But he had 25 appearances for Real Madrid, was out there for 3 seasons or something. One of the seasons he was on loan when he first joined, but moved to Benfica in 2011. I believe he's had interest from the likes of Manchester United, and I'm not quite sure other teams, but I don't think he's actually going to be moving. Moving on to the next player, we're going to have Walter Samuel, another Argentine. Plays for Internazionale or Inter Milan, whatever you want to call it. He played for Real Madrid in the years 2004 to 2005, made 30 appearances before moving to Inter in 2005. Has been at Inter for he's been at Inter for about 8 years. Made 158 appearances, staying loyal to the club. Fair play to him. Moving on to the midfielders, the first one we're going to have is Robinho, the left-sided winger. Very, very good player, but I wouldn't say one of the top players. He's a fantastic, skillful player. He just hasn't made a break. He's not very consistent either, and that's kind of a shame because he's actually a really good talent. Started off his main career, should I say, in Santos, then moved to Real Madrid in the years 2005 to 2008, made 101 appearances for Real Madrid, and that definitely helped increase his skill, performance, and confidence and stuff like that. Moved to Manchester City, where he didn't do too well, loaned back to Santos, and now is finally at Milan, where I think he's having a fairly okay season so far. Moving on to the first centre mid, we have Esteban Cambiaso, another Inter player in this squad. He is pushing on the age, 32. He's been for Inter for ages, guys, but he's an Argentine, started playing in the Argentine League, whatever you want to call it. Also had a spell in the Real Madrid Academy before making it professional in like the River Plate, and then moved to Real Madrid in 2002 to 2004 for 41 appearances before moving to Inter in 2004, and now has 267 appearances. Fair play to him, staying loyal to the club, and that is a phenomenal amount of appearances for one team. Moving on to the next player, we have Rafael van der Vaart, a player who we've already had in our X-Player squad builder, and that is Ajax. I believe I may have had him in the Spurs one as well. I'm not 100% sure on that one. But he had 58 appearances for Real Madrid in the years 2008 to 2010, where he went from Hamburg to Real Madrid to Tottenham, and now is back at Hamburg. Hamburg haven't had the best of starts for the best season last season. I'm not too sure what they're going to be like next season, but He's not a bad player in real life. He's age 30 now, so he's probably near the end of his prime time. So we wonder what he's like coming up in the future. Moving on to the final midfielder, we have Arjen Robben. Fantastic right-sided player. Very, very good player indeed. Age 29. Went from he was in the Eredivisie, played for Groningen, then PSV, then moved to Chelsea in 2004 to 2007, made 67 appearances for Chelsea before moving to Real Madrid in 2007, made 50 appearances in total, and then left in 2009 to Bayern Munich, Bayern München, whatever you want to call it, and he's a fantastic player. I really, really like how he plays. I play very similar in real life, in sense winger, and I just really liked him at Chelsea. Obviously, I'm a Chelsea fan. I just really like this player. I would say he's my idol, but not really. He's just a player I look up to and kind of follow his skills, if that makes any sense. But let's move on to the attackers and the centre forward. We have Wesley Sneijder, another player who's been in our Ajax ex-players squad builder, and he played for Ajax and then moved to Real Madrid in 2007 to 2009, making 52 appearances before moving to Inter. Again, another player playing for Inter. However, he then left Inter in 2013 to Galatasaray. I have got his Inter card, however, because I want that chemistry, guys. And yeah, you can see later what we do get that chemistry up to. But moving on to the strikers, the first player we have is another player from our squad builders, and that is Klaas Huntelaar. Currently plays for FC Schalke, and he's one of those players who everyone expected to be the next Ruud van Nistelrooy or something like that. I'm not too sure on how I can compare him, but he's just not very consistent, and I think he's fairly injury prone, should I say. He went from Ajax, had a very good time at Ajax, then moved to Real Madrid in 2009, and only staying for a season, making 20 appearances, moving to Milan, again making one season at Milan. I think he left halfway through the Real Madrid season as well. I don't think he liked it there very much, before ending up at Schalke in 2010, and has been playing there since. And moving on to the final player of the squad, we have Cassano, the Internazionale striker. I think he is now left to actually go and play for Parma in the Serie A. I'm not 100% sure on that one. And like I said, Internazionale haven't had the best of seasons, and I think quite a few of the decent / good players are going to be leaving to look for more success elsewhere. But he went from Roma in 2006 to Real Madrid, stayed there for 2 seasons, only played 19 games before going. He was on loan also for one of those seasons, and the team he loaned at was Sampdoria, the Serie A squad, and then he ended up actually transferring to Sampdoria before ending up at Milan, and then Internazionale, and then finally at Parma, which I believe is just this transfer window. But guys, that is the squad, as you can see there. Fairly nice looking squad actually. He's got some very, very high rated players, but you can obviously expect that from a very high rated club such as Real Madrid. But guys, this is the end of the episode. If you've got any players I may have missed, put that in the comments. Also, if you like this episode, remember to hit that like button. Also, if you've got any suggestions on any teams you want me to do, like ex-players, squad builders of a team, whatever, put that in the comments. I'll add it to the list because I've got a massive list here, guys, and I'll try and get through every single one I can. I'll also give you a shout out if you put that in, if you get a comment and a team that I'm going to do. But guys, this is the end of the episode. This has been Crunch. Thanks for watching, and until next time, adios.